welcome back to the Graham Stephan Show. So I got a question for you. What do you do when you have so much money that you don't know where to spend it? What do you do with it? Where does it go? Well, you know what? I found it today. Vice covered this video. It's inside the wellness festival for millionaires. And the thing looks absolutely kind of bonkers. It's kind of stupid. But anyway, I wanted to show you this video and explain to you what all of the really rich people are doing when cameras are turned off, they're not on social media. This is apparently where they're spending their weekends. So with that said, you guys, I'm gonna take you inside as soon as you subscribe, hit the like button for the YouTube algorithm, and now let's begin.
Everyone's an entrepreneur, everyone's a self-help guru.
When this many people collaborate to live your spirit, watch out.
What is going on? That looks terrifying. If you just did exactly this but put really scary music behind it, it would look like a horror movie. Like, you would think that most people want nothing to do with this, but it gets even crazier.
Afest, formerly known as Awesomeness Fest, is an annual super elite invite-only festival.
Who came up with the name? Fire that person immediately. Awesomeness Fest. Did they just get a 5th grader and just ask a classroom like, hey guys, we have this millionaire festival, people are gonna pay tens of thousands of dollars, the best name gets a cookie. And some kid is like, dude, the Awesomeness Festival. I'm like, yeah, that's it. That kid, come up here, give him a cookie. Awesome, it's just like based on that name alone, I wouldn't go to that.
Run by Mind Valley, this is distilled Silicon Valley alt wellness marketed to the wealthy and aspirational across the globe. Somewhere between Burning Man and a TED Talk for the low, low price of $3,000.
$3,000. You know what, honestly, I thought for millionaires, the threshold would be a lot higher, because the thing is, $3,000 is an amount that, like, you know, the peasants would be able to be amongst all the millionaires and spend that money too. Like, you know, you get a credit card, you just charge it on a credit, like anyone could go. Like, I would love to know the average net worth and the average income of the people who go to these. And just take off, you know, the top tier. Like, what's the average? I would bet it's a lot lower than you would think, because I'm curious if real millionaires would actually go to this. I don't think they would. You know, if the price were like 50 grand, then I could be like, all right, listen, if someone's scrapping together 50 grand, chances are they probably got $1 million. But $3 grand, I don't know.
You will be treated to 4 days of seminars, which range from stem cell injections.
We can inject PRP directly into the sexual organs.
What? That escalated quickly. I thought this is just like a mindset thing. Now we're injecting stuff?
I'm open to loving and accepting myself.
All the way to how to read a book by simply placing your hand on it.
There's no way that's real. Come on. Who falls for that? If that were real, people would, like, they would be teaching that in college classes. Like, imagine you get a big textbook like this, and they teach you just, you know, put your hand over top of it, absorb the information. Like, there's some Elon Musk Neuralink stuff going on here. Why? Immediately red flags.
So I've just arrived at Afest in Jordan. I've been given my very large lanyard with my name on it. I'm in kind of a corporate 5-star hotel. We've got these kind of Silicon Valley tech lords walking around. And then on the other hand, there's a meditation element to it. It's a spiritual...
I don't think any tech lord's wearing those glasses. Listen, I'm not no fashion icon myself, okay? But I know those glasses are very 2007. So, as far as I'm aware, that's not back in style yet.
I hopefully will be making some changes to myself this weekend. I think I'm quite standoffish, a bit reserved, a bit grumpy. I need to get a new lust for life.
Isn't that everybody, though? It sounds like that's just becoming an adult. That's just how you've just become angry and grumpy at everything.
Talk me through the schedule for the next few days.
So people connect deeply when you have a shared experience of insight or a shared experience of awe. And that's what we do. So the talks are designed to give you insights, new discoveries, new ideas that you want to talk about.
Yeah.
You know what? He's not wrong. Any sort of shared experience like that does bring people closer together. I'd be curious how they do that, though. I'm guessing it's not by, like, putting your hand over a book.
So I don't know anyone here, and I'm looking for some friends.
I know the problem, yeah. You have a group of people, you want to connect somehow. What I like about Mind Valley is, and especially Afest, you have people who really want to be successful in all areas of life. So I like this combination of inner and outer success.
Would you be up for maybe being my friend?
Yes, of course.
That's great. Yeah. Well, I'll see you at dinner.
Yes.
If you get there first, you have to save my seat and vice
I will,
versa.
yeah, I put it back on it and so, yes.
I wish people were more upfront like that. Just walk up, hey, you want to be my friend? I feel like that's what happened in like elementary school. You kind of do that and, you know, play handball or whatever. Hey, you want to be my friend? All right. As an adult, it's like this weird thing, like how do you navigate that? It becomes so difficult unless you work with each other. But yeah, there you go.
One of my goals was to meet Vision in person. So as soon as I saw him at Afest, immediately I told him we need to take a picture. I manifest this moment.
You know, it's funny, I got one of those little clarinet thingies back when I was a kid. I never played it like that. It was probably the most annoying instrument. Yeah, no kids of mine are gonna have that thing just blowing that.
Can you explain your theory a bit more about how you created me?
So I think everything we can create it with our manifestation. You know, we can think about the thing, what we want to happen. Exactly, when I wake up today, I've said I'm going to create a greatest day of my life ever. And then everything start aligning. But when people go out and say, oh no, there's a bad shit happening all around, I said, that's your creation.
You know what? Okay, I'm gonna get a little woo-woo with you guys here. So, buckle up, okay? I do believe in some of this, okay, to a certain degree, in the fact that you can manifest your reality, and I personally believe that the way you... How do I want to explain this in a way that doesn't sound crazy? I believe that what you think and what you put out there is what you focus on. So it's called, what's the term? Reticular Activation System, the RAS. So basically, what you believe is out there is what your mind is going to focus on. So if you walk down the street, you can focus on, oh, look at the trash everywhere. It's so dirty, the potholes, oh, it's so hot. Like you focus on all the negatives, and that's what your brain is going to take in. It's like negative, negative, negative. It just reinforces those beliefs. But if you walk outside thinking, wow, perfect outside. The birds are chirping. It's really nice. Look at all the greenery. I'm really happy to be alive. The air is fresh. Then all of a sudden your brain is like positive, positive, positive. And so by pulling in the positive emotions, you tend to look out for that more often, and then that becomes a reality. So I think it all depends on just what you focus on.
It's the end of the night and my new friend has had no time for me. Too busy making connections with other change makers. But it's fine. I don't care.
Thank you.
She make an effort, though, to even go over. It seems like she just kind of looked at him and was like, all right, he's talking to someone else. What a moron. Why is he doing that? I'm going to go over it. And she's like, just ignored him the whole night. Maybe he was, like, what is he supposed to do? Just wait in the corner for her all night?
Notice as you bring awareness to the sound, the worries about the future gently begins to fade away, drift away. Out.
The breath work is most definitely in full swing.
Why is she not doing it? I feel like she should at least make an effort, get invited there. It seems like she's just sad and doesn't want to do it. Like, at least give it a shot. That's all I'm saying. That's got to be the trailer for the new Saw movie. Just put some music over that, make it black and white, and you would think, like, what's going on?
I'm excited to be meeting Linda Clemens. She promises to revolutionize my body language so people take me more seriously and do business deals with me.
The party started at 9 o'clock, but it doesn't start till I arrive. So when you walk into the door, you enter the door, I always say to the women, pause. Look around the room. Give the room, the world, a chance to know, yes, I arrived.
That's kind of what I always do, though. I walk in and I kind of look around, I scope out the room, and I'm like, where's the quietest spot I could be? Oh, that corner over there. And then I'm like, okay, now where's the food? Okay, the food's over there. And then where's the bathroom and the exit? I'm like, okay, that's over there. And that's all I need to know.
Talk me through your outfit.
I think tonight was Bedouin. Yeah. And it's just about being a nomad.
Why does he look like Jack Sparrow? Does he not? Just like a really classy version, sipping wine.
I've met so many amazing people, and a lot of them are so desperate to get a piece of you and like get a photo with you. You seem to be like a kind of self-improvement guru. And I just want to know what your journey was of self-improvement.
Right. Well, firstly, I don't like that word, guru. And out of 400 people over here, only 20 have asked me for a picture. So it's not true that everyone wants to get a picture with me. And it is absolutely not true that everybody wants a piece of me. But what I create is a container where people want a piece of each other.
Wow, you seem very just combative. Like, yo, I only got 25 minutes. Don't like that term. Don't call me that. I do believe, though, guru has a very negative connotation to it. No one likes being called a guru at anything. It's just like you imagine, oh, a guru. So, you know, I could see how he wants to shut that idea down.
I have a righteous anger against the system.
Okay.
And if you don't have a righteous anger, you don't create change. Mind Valley people and Afest are called change makers, not wellness enthusiasts. If the Buddha was alive today, the Buddha wouldn't just be meditating under a Bodhi tree. The Buddha would be an activist. The Buddha would be the CEO of a company creating change. The Buddha would be a badass. It's about bliss, but it's also about the fists. Oh, why didn't you just tell me you were here?
What? Wow, he just shifted. Like, what? Something just set him off. What? Why didn't you tell me I'm here? Wow.
We can always do a retake, but just keep me informed. Okay, thanks, V. But future, just remember that tip, okay?
Everything is good and we can be there in 10 minutes.
So just remember the tip, communicate. Thanks.
Oh my, what? What just happened there? What just happened? I feel like during a Vice interview is not the time, like even if you're upset at your assistant, even if they're in the wrong, don't do it on camera. Like just take them aside privately and do the compliment sandwich. Hey, I really appreciate you letting me know. In the future, feel free to interrupt me.
I feel like he switches on his like nicey-nicey, and then as soon as the camera stopped, he just didn't even look me in the eye and just went off. I'm quite glad that's the last day. But I've actually met some really amazing people here, and everyone has such a refreshing, positive outlook on life. And he created it, so I can't fault him for that.
Now, in fairness, okay, maybe he's having a bad day. It's the last day of his event. Maybe it didn't go as planned. Maybe he's like scrambling to make sure, like he could have a bajillion things going on. He squeezed in 20 minutes for this. Maybe he shouldn't have done that. I've learned that, you know, if you're in a time crunch like that, or if you're in the headspace where you can't give yourself 100% to the other person, don't do it. I've spread myself thin way too many times, and nobody wins. Like, I get spread too thin. The other person doesn't get 100% of my attention. It's a lose-lose. Everyone loses. So in those situations, it's usually best. Unfortunately, I can't do it right now. I want to give you 100%. I'm not going to give you the best interview I can. I've taken that approach now, and I'm happier about it. Other people are happier about it. It's better all around.
It's definitely not for everyone and features some questionable wellness beliefs, but everyone finds inspiration in different ways. And if you've got a spare $3,000 and a decent collection of fedoras, this might be the event for you.
So there you go, guys. Let me know what your thoughts are down below in the description. Also, feel free to add me on Instagram. Feel free to subscribe. And also, Public.com wants to give you a free stock that's worth all the way up to $1,000 when you sign up and make a deposit using the code GRAHAM. The link is down below in the description. Just let me know which stock you get. Enjoy. Thank you so much, and until next time.